Yeah.
Memories of matches with Hulk Hogan in the AWA.
Hulk Hogan and Ken Patera in the AWA. Hulk got to the point after about a month. Well, I think we wrestled like 20 times a month. So Hulk came to me. He says, "Kenny," he says, instead of saying headlock, rope, drop down, arm drag, leapfrog, we'll just call the numbers. 1 will be throw off, 2 leapfrog, 3 turnbuckle, 4 clothesline, 5 full Nelson, so on and so forth. So we had 1 through 10. We went on for like 6 months like that. It worked out perfect. Never called headlock, drop down, arm drag, leapfrog. The fucking number system. Hey, we're the first digital wrestlers. Go ahead.
We were just talking about Hogan. Did you realize he was going to be a big superstar later on down the line? Did you see it in him?
Yeah.
And did his personality change? I mean, from the AWA to WWF, when he was making the money and he was on TV on top of the, pretty much the top baby face of the company, did you see him change personality-wise as getting a big head? Or was he still one of the boys?
No, absolutely not. No, Hulk never changed. The money changed.
Right.
The money changed, but no. This is a business. We don't have a union, and fuck the union. Fuck General Motors, fuck Ford, and fuck all these other assholes. These fucking Democrats want the union in. You fucking moron cocksuckers that think the union is your answer. The union is destroying your fucking life. If you are in a union, your union is destroying your life. Have the fucking balls to get off your lazy fucking ass and go get a fucking job and fucking be responsible for your own fucking self. Don't rely on a piece of shit union to kiss your ass, give you your fucking benefits, do this, do that, do that. If you're that fucking lazy, you don't deserve to even have the fucking job, you piece of shit.
You worked for Jim Crockett, and I believe Jim Barnett was involved with the company. What are your memories of Jim Crockett and Jim Barnett?
I don't remember that.
Okay.
What year?
This is probably like the late 70s when you worked for Crockett. You were down there.
Jim Barnett was involved with Georgia Championship Wrestling,
right.
And then was Barnett. Jim Barnett was a homosexual,
Right.
Are you a homosexual?
Absolutely.
Is that why you questioned?
No, we asked everybody about Jim Barnett.
Well, I don't know. Are you?
No.
Oh, you're not a homo?
No.
Okay.
Also got to work with Pat Patterson, too. You had some great series when you were the IC champion with Pat. What are your memories of working with Pat?
Pat was a great technician. A lot of people aren't aware of that. Pat was a homosexual,
Right.
I don't know if he ever told you.
I have never talked to him.
Did he ever proposition you?
Absolutely not. Never talked to him. Oh, I can't say. Memories of Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant was my favorite guy. Favorite guy in the history of professional wrestling. Bruno was responsible for my WWF career, but Andre really made me. I was the world's strongest wrestler because of the 72 Olympic Games and the weightlifting and all that stuff. But Andre, was he was a giant, wasn't he?
Without a doubt.
Yeah, he was a giant. Yeah, 7'2". When I first met Andre, 295 or 320 pounds, or no, 395 or 420. He was in that range. Anyway, over the years, he gained a few pounds. For those that didn't know, Andre could drink some alcohol. And I was with Andre on many occasions where he set some of these world record drinking exhibitions. Trust me, I was on more than a few of them. But Andre, so it's a natural deal, you know, wherever I was wrestling, Andre would show up. I don't think the promoters back then, if they had the mentality that Vince McMahon, the present owner of the WWE, has, if they had the mentality that he, you know, way back when, it'd be a different story. It would have been colossal. But, you know, back then things were different, and, you know, there was a lot of animosity, a lot of jealousies between the different promoters and stuff. You know, you have to understand, you know, back in the 70s and early 80s, there were 25, 30 promoters around the country, and everybody had their guys, you know, and so when a new guy would show up in town, you know, there was, you know, the guys in the office, you know, the main event guys had been in this particular, you know, vicinity for, you know, 10 years or 12. They go in there and badmouth and stab the guy in the back and, you know, fuck things up. And it didn't have to be that way, but it did. It did screw things up. But anyway, I wrestled Andre in almost every promotion in the country, and we had sell houses everywhere we went, and but Andre was really, you know, just a greatest cribbage player in the world. Gorilla Monsoon, you're both passed away now, but I know Gorilla, you're dealing off the bottom of the deck. Caught him a few times. But Andre, yeah, great card player. He was a great mind. He had, you know, numbers in his head. He was a great. He told me when he was in high school. You know, Andre dropped out of high school when he was like 15, 16 years old. And his best subject was math, and he was a great card player. Yeah.
Andre the Giant and the haircut angle, was Andre cool with that? Was it all business?
Hey, if that big motherfucker was sitting right here, I'd pick him up, body slam him. And you know why I say that? I gave him a big body, you know, like they did that fucking bullshit gimmick. Hulk Hogan was the first guy to. Hey, Andre would tell Vince McMahon and Hulk Hogan they're motherfucking liars. Because Ken Patera slammed me 5, 6, 7, 8 times before that. Wow. First time my body slammed, New Haven, Connecticut. That's Junior, you know, Vinny Jr., Vince McMahon, Vinny Jr. I know you hate to be called Vinny, and you hate to be called
Junior.
Yeah, Vinny and Junior. I keep getting these fucking. I know you're a billionaire. You hang out with Donald, the Donald, and I'm glad you guys are. You know, I live in a $350,000 home, and you live in a $350 million mansion, and you know something? I'm happier than you are. Thank you. I got my black lab Lupus. I got my golden retriever Honey Bun. And my daughters, and I mean, we are just so fucking happy, you can't believe it. I want to have I don't want to have $1.5 billion and all the fucking headaches. I know your beautiful wife Linda and your 2 kids. I mean, I've known this kid since they're, you know, I mean, little tiny, you know, 7, 8, 9 years old, whatever they were. I mean, they were nice kids. Oh, they're still nice kids. And Linda's a super sweetheart. But we were talking about, what the fuck were we talking
Andre and the haircut.
John Studd. This brings us back to Andre the haircut. John Studd is 6'8". He wants to be a giant. He gets pumped full of these goddamn. human growth hormones, all these steroids. 6'8" to 6'11.5" in 3 or 4 years, maybe 5 years, no more than 5 years. And Andre the Giant, of course, is his, idol. And it kind of, Andre told me that it kind of irritated him that, John wanted to, that John was always hanging around. And, always literally hanging around. And it kind of bugged Andre a little, it bugged him a little bit, but yeah, he liked John. And, but we decided, that Bobby Heenan is our manager, so Bobby gets the scissors out. We're up there at Poughkeepsie, New York. We're doing a TV shoot up there, and special delivery.
S.D. Jones.
Yeah. Special delivery. Or S.D. Jones, if you want to call him. Special delivery. So I knocked special delivery out of the ring, and then Stud does something to him, and then I come off the top rope. Boy, I clocked his ass. Fuck. My tricep and elbow was black and blue for fucking 4 weeks after I fucking hit Andre in the fucking head. I knocked him out. Literally knocked him out. So Stud doesn't know that he's knocked out. Heenan doesn't either. So Heenan's up there acting like a puppet on a string, I don't know if you ever. I remember seeing the video about 20 years ago.
Yeah, but I remember the footage. Yeah.
You remember the footage? You remember how he was fucking acting? They don't realize that fucking Andre's fucking cold-cocked.
Wow.
My fucking elbow within a minute was fucking twice the size. And
I remember you came on a Piper's Pit, and I think your arm was all black and blue. Was it from that? You did a Piper's Pit?
No, that was another deal. That was with Harley Rates and those motherfuckers. That's where I got this.
Wow.
354 stitches in my tricep. They tore my tricep off. This is a 7-hour operation. And they had to drill a hole in the ulna bone here and loop the tendon back through the ulna and staple it. It took 452 stitches to stitch the tricep muscles back together, and those are the stitches that dissolve,
Right.
But that was after that. It was a few years after that. But anyway, Andre's fucking cold-cocked. He's fucking out. So they're jumping up, Heenan and stuttered, I said, you won't have any trouble cutting his fucking hair. I knocked him out. Huh? I said, he's fucking cold-cocked. Huh? I said, go cut his fucking hair. He's not going to stop you. So they go over and cut his fucking hair. They're trying to fucking move him. He's fucking knocked out. And so anyway, so Stud starts walking around the ring with Andre's hair in his hand, and anyway, that was
right.